Hello, welcome to the tutorial video for the May 2022 Craft Kitsune box. First, we'll do an unboxing of everything included in this month's kit. It includes materials to make Suncatchers in a couple different ways. The first being to use this exclusive mold seen here to make a cloud outline. You can use it as the base for your Suncatcher, or you can use one of these included hoops as the base for a Suncatcher as well. If you're using the mold, here is the resin you'll need in order to cast your own cloud. And then the rest of the supplies are general supplies for making any number of Suncatchers. So first up, we have these octagon beads, and they have a hole on the top and the bottom so you can string them together. Then we have a couple of rainbow crystals, and these will catch and reflect the light of the sun really well. Here are a few raindrop crystals, a strand of rainbow beads, and there are 90 beads on this strand. And here are some jump rings, and the next supplies are in both gold and silver, including these glue-on bales, and then some beading wire and gold and silver, and then lastly a gold and silver chain. Alright, so now let's jump into the tutorial portion of the video. First up, I'm going to be making a Suncatcher using the mold. So you'll want to use 2-part resin for the mold, and make sure to follow all the safety precautions and instructions on the bottles. So off camera, I measured part A and part B equal by volume, and now I'm mixing it for 2 minutes. And then you'll want to slowly pour the resin inside the mold, making sure that it travels all the way around the mold. And this mold takes about 20 to 30 milliliters of resin, depending on how thin or how thick you want it. Here, I just fill it up to the top. So I'm just going to use a clear cloud, but of course you can mix up any color you want using pigments or mica powders. You can also add glitter or any other embellishments that you'd like. And then you'll want to wait at least a day for this to cure or harden, and then you can pop it out of the mold. Once you have the base for your Suncatcher, it's time to decorate and combine all the parts from the kit. And this one is just how I decided to put mine together. You can experiment with all kinds of configurations, and you can also incorporate your different resin pieces like you'll see me do later in the video. So first, I strung some of the beads on the top of the cloud, and I'm not like a beading expert, a wire wrapping expert by any means, but I just kind of looped the wire around and added a bead for each loop, and then I covered the top part of the cloud and I left the bottom part empty. So I'm going to set that aside and work on making strands now. So I'm going to be making 3 strands, and these are going to come off of the bottom of the cloud. So here I'm taking those octagon beads and I'm joining them together using the jump rings. And what's nice about these jump rings is that you don't need any pliers to open them. You can kind of just pry them open with your fingers and using the crystals. So I make 3 strands in varying lengths of beads, and then to finish them off I add a raindrop crystal to the end. And now to add them to the cloud, I use some super glue and then I add some glue-on bales. So this will secure them in the place that you want them to be so they won't slide around when you hang up your Suncatcher. And then I added some crystals in the middle of the cloud, and these will catch the light really nicely. And then lastly, I added some chain and it's done. I also made a Suncatcher using the moon-shaped hoop. I won't go into too much detail how I made this one because it's pretty similar to the one that I just made, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I find the fun with this project is to come up with your own designs, so I'd love to see what you make if you have this kit or you get inspired to make your own Suncatchers. Post them to social media and tag Craft Kitsune. I'd love to see them. I did sneak in here an exclusive mold peek, and these are for interlocking storage cubes, and they're small so you can store tiny supplies. And if you're watching this video around 2 weeks after it's posted, these will be up on the website already. If not, I hope you're excited for them. So then here's just a quick little montage of me putting together this suncatcher. And then the last thing I'll do is add a little friend to the suncatcher. As this is a moon, I wanted to add a Luna moth. I had some made using exclusive molds seen here, but they are in 2 different sizes, so I wasn't sure which size I wanted to go with. So I asked you guys on Instagram, and here's the results of that poll. I went with the larger size and attached it using super glue, and it's done. So that's it for the making or tutorial portion of this video. So let's take a look at my finished suncatchers. And the exclusive cloud mold from this month's kit is now available on the shop for sale. And the kit itself is also listed on the shop as of recording this video. However, it is while supplies last only. So if you're interested in the full kit, I would go to the shop now and check it out to see if it's still available. Once you're on the site, you can also learn more about Craft Kitsune if you're not familiar with the subscription service. Alright, so that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!